Hi there, I'm Jon Snow and I'm here on YouTube's UK election channel. This week, I'll be looking at each of the political parties. What do they stand for? How would Britain change if they got into power? Money, money, money. That's basically what the Conservatives' campaign comes down to. They say they're putting more people in work and getting the government out of debt. And they're determined to convince you that their Britain is not a rich man's world. They've had 5 years in coalition with showers of economic cuts and gloom to start and an outbreak of sunshine at the end. The Tories say the cuts to public services were necessary because of Labour's spending, and they claim the outlook for a Conservative Britain is positive. The Conservatives are the largest party at the moment, and they need to gain 23 MPs to win. They're the main party of the centre-right. If they don't win outright, they could team up with the Liberal Democrats in the centre or UKIP on the right. But first, let's look at what they do by themselves. The hashtag may not have caught on outside the Conservative circles, but the message is clear. Tories have a long-term economic plan for this country. David Cameron is promising you the good life, which is not a cultural reference that makes a huge amount of sense to anyone under 40. What he's offering is a stable job, a home you own, and a secure retirement for everyone. What else do they want? On jobs, if you're on the minimum wage, you won't pay any income tax. On homes, they'll give housing association tenants the right to buy and build 200,000 more houses. On the future of your NHS, an extra £8 billion to keep it free. They'd also cut down on companies dodging tax, but they wouldn't go after high-rate taxpayers in the same way that Labour would. How would they pay for it? They've promised they won't jack up VAT, income tax or national insurance. So this means cuts to public spending are here to stay, including $12 billion from the welfare budget. But they won't tell us exactly which benefits will be cut. When it comes down to the extra money for the NHS, Labour says the sums simply don't add up. Who's their biggest competition? Well, obviously, the fight is with Labour to be the main party of government. They're also slugging it out with the Liberal Democrats for the centre, despite having been in coalition with them for the past 5 years. They've also lost support and 2 MPs to UKIP. That's why they've promised a vote on whether we stay in the EU in 2 years' time. But before we get to that point, they've got to make the case that they're still the right people for the job. And that is for you to decide. If you'd like to see more breaking news explainers and videos from the parties themselves, then there's loads more in the playlist below. Or click here to see the first film in this series. And come back every weekday through the campaign for a new video.